The Earth, the only known hub of life as we know it, home to all living creatures from the depths of the ocean to the vast expanses of land. Our planet has numerous different environments and climates which have sustained their way of life for thousands and some even millions of years. Whenever something threatens it, nature finds a way. It's been able to adapt and push on. Some rare cases, known as mass extinctions, have been able to defeat Mother Nature in truly devastating ways. But now, we are facing one of the largest mass extinctions ever, and it could be right under your nose. Why? It's not some giant meteorite or volcanic eruption. No, it's us, the human race. In the past 300 years, we have done immeasurable damage to our planet's ecosystems. Unregulated fishing sending thousands of marine species to the brink of extinction or even further. Plastic polluting all corners of the globe, killing billions of animals with no sign of slowing down. Unregulated logging, erasing many forests, killing entire ecosystems, still going on to this day. But the most dangerous threat so far is all around us.
We've just gotten a report this is the hottest year on record for the third year in a row.
Recently, the Larsen Sea ice shelf has broken off from Antarctica. Leading scientists are saying this is because of global warming.
Global warming. The rise of CO2 levels in the atmosphere caused by releasing of fossil fuels and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Those gases act as an insulator for heat just like the walls of a greenhouse. Human activities have increased the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution.
What evidence is there to prove that global warming is more than just a theory?
Well, if you just look around you, its effects are everywhere. From the polar ice caps melting to the Earth slowly getting a higher average temperature, it's impossible to miss.
To get a better understanding of how the general public sees global warming, we asked two local BC residents.
Do you believe in climate change?
Yes, of course.
As a matter of fact, I do believe in climate change because, well, just look at all the examples. I mean, we live in Canada and we got like a day of snow this year, and we've just been getting less and less, and I believe that's sufficient evidence.
Do you believe that climate change will affect you or someone close to you within your lifetime?
I don't believe it'll affect me too much, but I do have family that lives on the coast of BC, so I believe that they will eventually be at risk thanks to climate change.
I believe it potentially could, yes.
Have you taken steps to reduce your carbon footprint?
I haven't really, other than trying to walk a bit more or take transit whenever possible, but that's about it.
Have you taken any steps to reduce your carbon footprint?
I don't think so.
I just want people to realize that climate change is very potent, and we can't just go running around like headless chickens because Donald Trump says it isn't.
What we found out by asking these two and many others is that they believe it's a threat, yet they haven't altered their habits that much to combat it. One of the main reasons is that the alternatives are far less accessible and far more expensive due to ignorance and corporate greed from companies and governments that benefit from fossil fuels trying to silence clean energy to stay in power. So how do we prevent that?
As a society, we will not see change unless we all make the conscious decision to switch to clean energy and work towards the future we want to live in.
Luckily, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Thousands of organizations and political movements have brought us closer to that goal, and some countries are almost 100% clean. Technology is advancing exponentially, as well as the decrease in the cost of installing solar panels in electric cars such as the Tesla.
So what is your message to the non-believers of climate change?
Well, many people believe that climate change is a natural process the Earth undergoes all the time. While that may be true, it's far slower than the current climate change we have today.
The harsh reality of this world is that nothing will get done if you don't do something about it. You may see this as a call to action, or just a reminder to question your current way of thinking. Either way, we hope to see everyone working together to create a future our future generations and every living creature could all thank us for. And remember, you alone may not be able to save the Earth, but if we all work together, it will be easier than you think.